Pride Month is over, and I got some books to review, because I read a lot more than I thought I would. I am in the middle of, exams. I have one on the 5th, and one on the 7th, and I had some on, the 15th, the 27th, and the 29th. And then I had presentations on the 30th and on the 1st. I thought that I would spend the whole time just, studying and, preparing for the presentations. But no, I read quite a bit. And little reminder, for those who are July should be Pride Wrath Month or something like that. It is Disability Month. Happy Disability Pride Month. Don't forget about disabilities. Let's get into the books I read this month, shall we? This is not gonna be in order, just so you know, but anyway, last book that I read this month was Last Night at the Telegraph Club. I find that I am really enjoying historical LGBT reads, but I would like to have more of them, to read more of them that don't take place in the US. But this one was still good, because it's in the middle of the Red Scare in the United States, and the culture of clubs for gay people. And Lily was so sweet and so cute, and so was Kath. Them together was really sweet, but that ending. Oh boy, that ending. I was so anxious. I was so anxious. But it's a good one. It's a good one. I think I gave it 4 stars. Then one of the first books that I read this month was Criers War. Should have read this sooner. I should have read this sooner. I've had the book for months, but I only got around to it in June. Crier, my baby. Isla needs to chill a little bit, but I still love her. And although she has a reason not to be chill, she has lots of reasons not to be chill. And Kinnock, I hope he burns. I hope he fucking burns. May he burn. Then I also read At the End of Everything by Marieke Nijkamp. It's full of diversity, probably one of the most diverse books I've ever read. Although I found there was something a little bit odd to me. It's they have lesbian characters, they have an autistic main character, they have an aro ace main character, they have a non-binary character. One of the characters says they have ADHD, but the non-binary character and the character with ADHD are the only ones that put a name to their identities, to what they have. Because the lesbian character, she says she likes girls, but that's about it. The autistic character has people thinking that she has special needs, but that's about it. The aro ace main character has a line about not caring about romance and sex, but that's about it. And I thought it was kind of odd, why name some of these identities and not the others? But overall, this was a ride. This was a ride. It was so interesting seeing how these kids figured out themselves by themselves, alone. Nobody was helping them. And in the end, well, the end had me crying. If you saw me on TikTok, the end had me crying. I also read The Taking of Jake Livingston, which, it's a horror book, and I'm not generally a horror reader. This one is good, but it's also a little bit unsettling to read because you're reading. It's through the perspective of Jake, obviously, but also you get a little bit of some chapters of the mind of a school shooter. And it's unsettling. It's unsettling. And I think, like, that's the whole freaking point. But what I loved about this was the writing style and how effortlessly it switched between, like, grounded, kind of even dry when it's in the real world, and completely, like, ethereal when Jake is in, like, the ectoplasma thing. Like, I don't even remember what it was. Like, he's a medium. He can see ghosts, and when he enters this sort of space, the writing style just completely changes, and I loved that. I loved that. Then, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This book, like, I enjoyed it, but there's so much wrong here. Mainly, a white writer writing this perspective and the struggles of a biracial character and a Latina, a Cuban character, as more conversations about racial diversity on books come, the more racially marginalized people are going, like, we don't want white people to write us because you never do it right, you never do it well, and you always end up like, helping stereotypes about us. And it's no different here. Like, aside from Evelyn, every single other Latinx character is some sort of stereotype. And I've also seen people talk about, specifically lesbians, complain about the lesbian rep here, and mostly how Celia was low-key predatory with Evelyn, and pushing her to come out when it was really not safe for either of them to do so. So yeah, that, couple problems here. But yeah, and if you saw me on Twitter and on TikTok, you know that I also read another book for June. And I do not want to give that book a review anymore because I've been told that they made, like, an insensitive joke at the cost of indigenous people in Latin America. And, well, I don't feel comfortable supporting them anymore. I don't have proof, which is why I'm not naming the book or the author. But I can't imagine why someone would make that up. And also, there's something else that there is proof for, but that would name the person, so I'm not saying what that is. But yeah, those I read, like, one, two. Oh no, there's one I forgot. I read Dauntless by Elisa A. Bonnin, and I made my review already on TikTok, but I can say here again, it is so good. The world building was very complex. The characters and their motivations were very believable. The only thing that I had, like, a little bit of an issue with was Sana and her relationship with the main villain, Sarayan. It's kind of alluded to why it's told once or twice why she's so loyal to him at the start. But I wish we could have seen that, just a little bit more. But other than that, everything was chef's kisses. Sana and Seti are adorable. I loved the mentee-mentor relationship Seti had with Ishai. It was really nice, and I am currently reading Elisa's other book, Stolen City, which is also very interesting. I'm only 3 chapters in, though, but it's promising. those were all the books that I read in June. And we'll see how July goes. I hopefully will be posting more, because I will be done with college the semester soon. On the 8th is like my last day. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe or comment and to spread love. And I'll see you all in another video. Bye!